Hey guys, welcome back to Red Devil TV. It's time to talk about the Arsenal preview. Guys, this is going to be a crazy game, alright? Arsenal, 5 games, 5 wins, 15 points. They've been playing very well. They're first in the league and we can't knock it. Arsenal have been the best team in the league, in my opinion, alright? They've impressed me. I've seen some of their performances. I mean, they're playing as a team. They're playing as a team, and look, we've started to see that with Man United. We've got a 3-game win streak. They're on a 5-win streak. We need to really put in a good performance against them. We're playing at home. The fans will do everything they can, but it's all about the performances of the players, yeah? I was impressed with the Leicester win. There's still room for improvement. Defensively, I think we're very solid. And Arsenal will test that. Look, Jesus has been, for me, the second best player in the league so far. I think Haaland has been number 1. It's between him and Jesus. Him and Jesus have been phenomenal. Jesus is going to be trouble for us. I'm going to be interested to see if Antony gets straight into this team, because we've had 3 wins, but 3 of the same starting 11. And some of these players will be tied. Two days rest, really 1 day rest with a Saturday. Probably they're going to do a light training session. So we really need to see what happens. But it's going to be a tough game. Last season, we beat them 3-1. We lost 3-1. But then again, both games really could have went either way. Really. Both games could have went either way. And it was who was more clinical. And that's what happened last season. The first game we beat them 3-1. Ronaldo, obviously with his clinicalness in that game, and then we lost 3-1 in the other game. Ronaldo still scored, but still wasn't enough. He had an offside goal that he scored as well. But listen, this game is going to have to be about playing your best players. I don't want to see Elanga, Rashford and Sancho up top. I need to see your best players. Who I would play, look, De Gea in goal. Keep that back 4 though. Keep that back 4. Is there a... Look, should Luke Shaw play in this game? I don't want to see Wan-Bissaka in this game, and I don't want to see Maguire, Lindelof in this game. I want to see our best back 4. You know what? Keep Saturday light, very light in training. Get your back 4 fresh for that game on Sunday. And look, maybe you have to put in some sub 60th, 70th minute, because some of these players will get tired in the second half. The same starting 11 for 3 games. It's going to be a tough one. So I do want to see the same back 4. Look, our back 4 has been absolutely phenomenal. The best players in our team in the last 3 games have been our back 4. Okay? And I want to see these players start. You can see there's a connection there. That's our back 4 for most of the season. If they continue to play like that, look, I don't see any other way that Maguire, Lindelof and Luke Shaw come in. I don't see it. So, same back 4, De Gea in goal. Look, the midfield 3, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what he does, because you can't keep playing McTominay, Eriksen and Bruno in midfield, okay? You can't do that. So, for me, Casemiro comes straight in. I kind of understood why he didn't start against Leicester. I think there's a conversation to be had. He needs to obviously get used to playing his style of football. And really, we're not even playing Ten Hag style of football to the maximum potential. Well, really not. But we need Casemiro here, because we need him to protect the back 4. We need him to put in those tackles, those interceptions, be physical. Because look, Saka, Jesus, depending who plays, Vieira in midfield, Partey, whoever plays in midfield, Smith Rowe, we need to be on them. Martinelli, whoever plays, we need to be on them. There are threats there everywhere. Saka, you already know what Saka does. Saka is a fantastic passer of the ball. He's a good finisher. And he's danger. He's danger. And I'm really interested to see how our fullbacks deal with it. I mean, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. Delo's going to have to be on Martinelli. He's going to have to be on him. And I don't know if they have any injuries, but our centre-backs need to be careful with Jesus. Look, Jesus he's a winner. He's a winner, and he's a fantastic player. He's their best player, man. For a while, a lot of people are questioning him, because he didn't start for City for a while. But he's a phenomenal player. He's a creative player, and he's a striker. He can score and he can create. That's the type of player he is. So there's danger everywhere versus Arsenal. And in midfield, what I would do, you go Casemiro. God, I want to say it, but at the same time, I don't want to say it. I would go Van de Beek and Bruno in midfield. And I know it sounds very odd, because we need to be composed in this game. You need players who are good on the ball. I've been saying it for the last 3 games. We've been playing Rashford and Elanga, who are not the best in possession. And really, look, at the end of the day, against Leicester, we had 47% possession. So it's not like we had more possession than them, but we were more active on the ball. We were more active, there was more tiki-taka, more free-flowing football in possession. Against Arsenal, it would probably be a 50-50 game in terms of possession, if we're at our best. If we're playing how Ten Hag wants us to play, we'll be 50-50% possession, for sure. For sure, it will be. Maybe 2% here or there for us or for Arsenal, it doesn't matter. But what I will say, when we had 47% possession against Leicester, the last 20 minutes we were giving up possession. It was like, yeah, come and try and break us down. For most of that game, we had around 55-60% possession. So let's see against Arsenal. I would go with that midfield when you play who are good on the ball, who can really... Look, the thing is, we're playing Arsenal, so it wouldn't surprise me if he plays Rashford up top again. Because, really, he might want to play on the... I don't want to say that. There's no way Ten Hag wants to play on the counter. But he has to realise that some of these players, which he's clearly adapted to, can't play how he wants them to play. And look, I think Ronaldo can play a good 60-70 minutes of pressing football. But you're gonna have to get some of those other players to constantly do it. Sancho, if he decides to play Elanga on the wing, or Rashford, or if Antony comes straight in, Antony knows what it's about anyway, so he's going to continue to play that style of football throughout a whole game. He can do it. So I would go with that midfield. However, more realistically, we're going to see maybe Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno. But I think there's a case to be made that Van de Beek should start. He's good on the ball, technical player. He's a workhorse in midfield. Yes, he's more of a number 10, but look, Ten Hag said he can play in a deeper role as well. And I want to see that hard work. With Casemiro there, it's going to be a lot harder for Arsenal to get past us, okay? Players are going to have to be on it. And the front three for me, I would love to see Antony come straight back in. I would love to see Antony, Sancho, and Ronaldo, okay? Whether if you have Antony on the left, on the right, he can play both positions, but he's more of a right winger. If he plays on the left, you're going to see more crosses from the winger position. If he plays on the right, you're going to see more overlap from the fullback, more crosses in from the fullback, and more cutting in from the wingers. So I want to see a good balance. I want to see a good balance of crossing. If Ronaldo plays, he needs to start. We need to see aerial ability in this game. We haven't seen it the last couple of games. There hasn't been any aerial ability, no players who are good in the air. It's been lacking. We've been playing everything down the middle, which is not bad. But look, 1-0 against Leicester, we can't be risking those type of results. 1-0, 1-0's there, especially against Arsenal, who are in great form. It's going to be a very tough game for us. A tough game. So I'll play Ronaldo, Antony, and Sancho. Really, I mean, you've got two skillful players on the wing, unpredictable, creative. You got a good back four. You got Casemiro in the defensive midfield role. Yesterday, when I saw Leicester versus Man United, and I saw we had Varane, Casemiro, Ronaldo on the pitch, I was thinking, Jesus Christ. You got great players like Bruno on the field. You got Eriksen in midfield. You got a crazy back four partnership at the moment. You know, there are going to be times where we're going to struggle. Look, I think Arsenal might be a tough one. If Casemiro is on top of his game, we're going to see... It's going to be tough for Arsenal to get past our midfield. But then again, they have a good midfield as well. Partey. You know, it depends who Odegaard as well. Like, they have good players and they're in great form. So we're going to have to really expose them. And look, Ronaldo done a good Ronaldo managed to expose that back four last season against Arsenal. He really managed to get himself in positions where he managed to get a shot off. He exposed that centre-back position. He exposed Partey last season, where Partey was really on Ronaldo in that first game of the season against Arsenal. And he was sussing out their defence. He was ripping them apart. So I want to see that tomorrow. I want to see... Well, not tomorrow, on Sunday. I want to see Ronaldo playing striker. I want to see creative wingers. Same back four, but a change in midfield. Straight away, you got Antony there. That's one change. Ronaldo, that's two changes. If you play Van de Beek in midfield, that's three changes. Casemiro, that's four changes. And maybe if you make one change in the back four. I'd rather stick with the back four, but let's see what happens. Guys, let me know what you think. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.